Welcome to today's episode of our English podcast. I'm excited to talk to you about a topic that's on everyone's mind at some point: future career goals. Whether you're just starting out in your professional journey or you've been working for a while, setting career goals is crucial for success and personal growth. So let's start by thinking about your own career goals. Do you have a dream job in mind? Or maybe you're still exploring different options. It's perfectly okay to not have everything figured out right away. But setting some clear career goals will give you direction and purpose. In this episode, we'll dive deeper into why having clear goals is important, how to set achievable ones, and what steps you can take to make them a reality. We'll also talk about things like personal development, professional skills, and networking, which are all key to achieving success in your career. Plus, we'll touch on overcoming challenges you might face along the way and staying motivated. If you're not sure where to begin, one great way to start is by identifying your passions and strengths. What do you enjoy doing? What are you naturally good at? These can give you clues about the type of work you might want to pursue. Then, think about the skills or qualifications you need to improve or gain to make your goal a reality. This could mean taking on new learning opportunities, such as courses, workshops, or certifications. Another important part of career planning is thinking about where you want to be in the next 5 to 10 years. Do you want to climb the corporate ladder, start your own business, or work in a completely different field? Setting long-term goals can help you break down the bigger picture into smaller, more manageable steps. And remember, flexibility is key. Sometimes, opportunities may come up that you didn't expect, and it's okay to adjust your goals along the way. Throughout this episode, I'll also share tips on how to stay motivated and avoid feeling discouraged, especially when things don't go as planned. Building a successful career takes time and patience, but with the right mindset and clear goals, anything is possible. So, what are your future career goals? Take a moment to think about them, and let's dive deeper into how we can turn those dreams into reality. Don't forget to celebrate the little wins along the way. It's easy to get caught up in the bigger picture and forget about the small milestones. Maybe you got positive feedback from your boss, or you completed a training course. Take the time to acknowledge those achievements. Celebrating your progress, even if it's small, will help keep you motivated and remind you that you're moving in the right direction. Lastly, it's important to have a growth mindset. Instead of focusing on what you lack or what you can't do yet, focus on the fact that you can improve. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. A growth mindset will not only help you achieve your career goals, but it will also help you build resilience and confidence along the way. The more you learn and grow, the closer you get to your dream career. Achieving your career goals may not always be easy, but with the right mindset, preparation, and dedication, it is absolutely possible. Your career is a journey, and as long as you stay focused, adaptable, and consistent, you will continue moving toward your goals, one step at a time. So take a moment today to think about where you want to be in the next few years. Set your goals, take action, and believe in yourself. You have the power to make your future career a reality. Now that we've started thinking about what we want, it's essential to break down these big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Imagine you want to be a manager in the next 5 years. That's an exciting long-term goal, but it can feel overwhelming when you think about how much work it takes to get there. So start by breaking it down. Maybe your first step could be to improve your leadership skills. Another step could be building experience in your current job by volunteering for projects or leading teams, even in small ways. You might also want to consider finding a mentor. A mentor can be someone who's already in the role you want, or someone who has experience in the field. They can offer advice, support, and guidance as you navigate your way through challenges. Having a mentor makes the journey feel less isolating, and they can also provide practical advice that can make all the difference. Another important aspect of career goals is networking. I know this word can sometimes feel a bit intimidating, but networking doesn't have to be complicated. It's simply about building relationships with people in your field or in areas you're interested in. You can start by attending industry events or even connecting with people on LinkedIn. Networking helps you discover opportunities, learn from others, and sometimes even get your foot in the door for that next big opportunity. Remember, a good network is like having a group of people who can help you grow and achieve your career goals. At the same time, don't forget about personal development. Your career growth isn't just about professional skills, but also about becoming a better version of yourself. You might want to focus on improving your communication skills, learning how to be more organized, or even working on your time management. These are all qualities that will help you stand out in your career and make it easier to achieve your all goals. Sometimes personal development can be just as important, if not more important, than technical skills. Another thing to consider is work-life balance. As you work towards your career goals, it's easy to get caught up in long hours and constant hustle. But it's essential to take care of yourself physically and mentally. Take breaks, spend time with loved ones, and do things that make you happy. When you're happy and healthy, you're more likely to stay motivated and focused on your career goals. As you work through your career planning, there are also challenges you will face. It's natural to encounter obstacles along the way. Maybe a job doesn't work out, or you don't get the promotion you were hoping for. When this happens, remember that these challenges are just temporary setbacks. Instead of seeing them as failures, try to look at them as learning opportunities. Ask yourself what you can take away from the experience. Maybe it's a skill you need to improve, or maybe it's just a sign that you need to adjust your approach. Every setback is a chance to grow, and this mindset can keep you motivated in the long run. Also, think about the opportunities that might come your way. Sometimes career paths aren't a straight line. For example, you might find a job that you hadn't considered before, but it turns out to be the perfect fit for you. Or you might get an opportunity to work with a company that you admire. These chances can open new doors and shape your career in ways you didn't expect. So keep an open mind and be ready to seize those opportunities when they appear. One key part of achieving career goals is consistency. Even when you don't feel like working on your goals, it's important to stay consistent. You don't need to work on them every single day, but small consistent steps can make a huge difference. Even just dedicating 30 minutes a day to learning something new or improving a skill can build up over time. Just remember, as we talk about career goals, one thing that's often overlooked is the importance of self-reflection. It's not just about setting goals, but also about understanding yourself and how you work best. For instance, do you work better in a team, or are you more productive when you work alone? Do you prefer structured tasks or more flexible, creative work? Knowing your strengths and weaknesses can help you align your career path with the type of work environment that suits you best. Self-assessment can be an ongoing process as you continue to evolve in your career. As you gain experience and learn new skills, you might find that your career goals shift slightly, or that you discover new passions. The more hands-on experience you have, the better your understanding of the industry, and the more valuable you become to potential employers. You can gain experience through internships, part-time jobs, or volunteering. Even working on personal projects or freelancing can count as valuable experience. The key is to never stop learning through real-world situations. This is also where networking comes in. Through your experiences, you'll meet people who can offer advice, opportunities, and maybe even a leg up when you're looking to move ahead in your career. When we talk about networking, remember that it's not just about making contacts. It's about building genuine relationships. It's important to connect with people in a way that's meaningful. Don't just reach out to someone because you need something from them. Show interest in their work, ask questions, and offer help when possible. Networking can often feel intimidating, especially for those who are introverted, but it's about making connections over time, not all at once. Start small by attending local events or joining online communities in your field. Over time, those small connections can turn into huge opportunities. Another challenge that many people face when working toward their career goals is self-doubt. It's common to feel unsure or question whether you're on the right path. You might think, am I good enough? Can I really achieve this? The answer is yes, you absolutely can. Believing in yourself is a huge part of success. You might not get everything right immediately, and you might face setbacks along the way, but that doesn't mean you're not on the right path. In fact, overcoming those moments of self-doubt is part of the journey. If you're struggling with self-doubt, it might help to visualize your success. Think about your goal, whether it's a job title, a specific achievement, or the lifestyle you want, and imagine yourself already achieving it. Visualization can help boost your confidence and keep you motivated, especially on tough days. Let's talk a little bit about the power of setting deadlines and creating a plan to meet them. This is essential for staying focused and on track. For example, if you want to become a project manager in the next 3 years, break that goal down into smaller tasks. Maybe you'll start by gaining experience in a team lead role. Then work towards managing larger projects. By setting deadlines for each step, you hold yourself accountable and stay motivated to push forward. It's also helpful to track your progress. Regularly, reflect on what you've accomplished and adjust your plan as needed. Time management is also a critical part of staying on track. Setting career goals and achieving them requires a lot of planning, and sometimes it can feel like there just aren't enough hours in the day. This is where good time management comes into play. You'll need to be organized and disciplined with how you use your time, whether it's learning new skills, working on projects, or networking. Being intentional with your time helps you balance all the moving parts of career growth. While you work toward your career goals, it's important to celebrate small victories along the way. Too often, we focus only on the big goals and forget to appreciate the little steps we take towards success. Maybe you've completed a difficult project, or you've learned a new skill. These are important milestones and should be celebrated. Recognizing these small wins helps keep your motivation high and reminds you that progress is happening, even if it's not always immediately obvious. Lastly, let's talk about adaptability in the face of change. The professional world is always evolving, and sometimes your career goals might need to shift as well. The economy might change, new industries might emerge, or personal circumstances might lead you to reconsider your plans. The ability to stay flexible and adapt your goals based on new circumstances is an essential skill for career growth. Being adaptable doesn't mean abandoning your goals. It means adjusting them to fit your current situation and continuing to move forward in the best way possible. With all of these strategies in place, self-reflection, networking, continual learning, time management, and self-belief, you'll be better equipped to stay focused and achieve your career goals. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, stay persistent, remain positive, and keep taking steps towards your dream career. You have it takes to succeed. One of the most important things to understand when working towards your career goals is the power of mentorship. Having a mentor, someone who has experience in your field, can make a huge difference. A mentor can guide you, offer advice, and help you avoid common mistakes. They've walked the path before you, so they can provide insights that might take you years to discover on your own. Mentors are also great for accountability. They can help you stay focused and motivated by checking in on your progress and giving constructive feedback. If you don't have a mentor yet, don't worry. There are many ways to find one. Look for someone whose career you admire or someone who works in a field you're interested in. It could be a senior colleague, a professor, or even someone you meet through networking events. Don't hesitate to ask for guidance. Many people are happy to share their knowledge and experiences with others who are eager to learn. Another key factor in achieving your career goals is developing resilience. The journey to success is rarely smooth. You'll likely face setbacks, failures, and challenges along the way. But it's your ability to bounce back from these setbacks that will determine your long-term success. Resilience is about not giving up when things get tough, and instead, using challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. It's about maintaining a positive attitude and persevering even when things don't go as planned. For example, imagine you're working towards a job, but after months of effort, you don't get it. Instead of giving up or becoming discouraged, use the experience to assess what you can do better next time. Maybe you need to improve certain skills, take on more responsibilities, or work on building stronger relationships with your colleagues. Approaching challenges with resilience, you'll continue to move forward, and each setback will only make you stronger and more prepared for future opportunities. Let's talk a bit about the role of goal setting in shaping your career trajectory. Setting clear, specific, and achievable goals is one of the best ways to stay motivated and focused. However, it's not just about having goals. It's about setting the right goals. One way to make sure your goals are effective is to use the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be successful in my career," a SMART goal would be, "I want to get a promotion to a managerial position within the next 2 years by completing additional leadership training and successfully managing a team project." This type of goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant to your career, and time-bound. Setting SMART goals helps you break down your big dreams into smaller, more manageable tasks, which makes it easier to track your progress and stay motivated. And remember, it's okay to adjust your goals as you go along. Life happens, and your goals might need to shift as circumstances change. The important thing is to stay focused and not lose sight of what you want to achieve, even if the path to get there is a bit different than you expected. One topic we haven't touched on yet is the importance of work-life balance in achieving your career goals. It can be tempting to focus all of your energy on your career and forget about the other aspects of your life, but this can lead to burnout. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance is essential for long-term success and happiness. If you work too much without taking breaks, your productivity and creativity can suffer. Plus, your mental and physical health may take a hit. To maintain balance, it's crucial to set boundaries as you work towards your objectives. It's easy to become overwhelmed with all the things you need to do. Without good time management, it can feel like there's never enough time to complete everything. That's where prioritization comes in. Focus on the most important tasks that will bring you closer to your career goals and eliminate or delegate the less essential ones. One way to manage your time effectively is to break your tasks into smaller chunks. For example, if your goal is to apply for several jobs, Break down the process into manageable steps. Research companies. Update your resume. Write cover letters, etc. By breaking tasks into smaller pieces, they'll feel less overwhelming, and you'll be more likely to stay on track. Another powerful time management tool is the Pomodoro technique. This involves working in 25-minute intervals, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 intervals, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. This method helps you stay focused and avoids burnout, making it easier to stay on task for longer periods. Finally, let's talk about the importance of mentality in achieving career success. Your mindset can have a huge impact on how you approach your goals and whether or not you succeed. A positive, growth-oriented mindset is essential. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of worrying about failures, focus on how they can help you improve. Having the right mindset makes it easier to stay motivated and persevere, even when things get tough. In addition, cultivating a growth mindset encourages lifelong learning. This mindset is about believing that abilities and intelligence can be developed over time with effort, practice, and learning from experiences. If you approach your career with a growth mindset, you'll be more likely to take on challenges, embrace learning opportunities, and ultimately achieve your goals. Now that we've covered many key aspects of working towards your career goals, remember that success takes time. Stay persistent, adapt to change, and always be ready to learn. With the right attitude, plan, and mindset, there's no limit to what you can achieve in your career. One important aspect that we haven't really touched on is networking. In many industries, your connections can be just as valuable as your skills and qualifications. Networking isn't just about meeting people at big events or having a large number of contacts on LinkedIn. It's about building genuine relationships with people who can offer support, guidance, and opportunities. When you network, focus on the quality of the relationships rather than the quantity. Take time to get to know people, offer help when you can, and be genuinely interested in others' work and achievements. A strong professional network can open doors that you might never have access to otherwise, from job offers to advice from industry leaders. In fact, many job opportunities are never advertised publicly and are filled through word of mouth or internal referrals. This is why having a network can be so powerful. Now, networking doesn't just happen overnight. It requires effort, patience, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. It might involve attending industry-specific conferences, joining professional groups online, or simply reaching out to someone whose career you admire. Don't be afraid to introduce yourself and express your interest in learning from others. Networking isn't just about what others can do for you. It's also about offering your support and building mutually beneficial relationships. In time, you'll be able to create a network that will help you grow, both professionally and personally. In addition to networking, let's talk about the importance of lifelong learning. This is particularly important in today's fast-paced world, where new technologies and trends are always emerging. Lifelong learning means that you commit to continuously improving your skills and knowledge throughout your career. It's not just about what you've learned in school or during formal training. It's about staying curious, seeking out new work, opportunities to learn, and making personal growth a part of your career journey. For instance, if you're in a field that's evolving quickly, like technology or digital marketing, staying up to date on the latest developments is crucial. This might mean taking online courses, attending workshops, or simply reading articles, or watching videos related to your field. Many platforms, like Coursera, Udemy, or LinkedIn Learning offer a wide range of courses that you can take at your own pace. By staying ahead of the curve with the latest skills, you can maintain your competitiveness in the job market and open doors to new opportunities. Speaking of skills, another key component in achieving your career goals is focusing on building transferable skills. These are skills that you can use across different roles or industries, making you more adaptable and versatile.